Deborah Henderson, my husband Dwayne. We own Midway Screen Printing here in Midway. We're in our 9th year in business. I'm just going to give you a little short tour of what we do. You'll come in here. This is where the process starts. With the computer, our designers send us our designs. We send them to the customers, have them approved, and then send them back to the designer to get a final print file. So after we do that, they print out of the big printer here, and they come out solid black on a clear background. This is for the 18th annual ride for the hospice of Davidson County. We're working on these right now for them. And so this is what we call a positive that we burn our screens with. So the next process is we'll go back to our new light table that we purchased. Let me get a screen. And this screen's already been burnt, so we're just going to do an example of what we have to do. So basically what you do is tape the positive on there. You have to get everything lined up with a T-square. After you get it taped on there, this pink stuff is light sensitive. It's kind of like film in a camera. So whenever the light hits it, it sets it in the screen. So after you get your artwork taped on there, put it in here. We can do 2 at a time now. We could only do 1 before. We had weights that were paint buckets. So now this has a vacuum. This has really cut down on our time. Speeds everything up. Hit the vacuum. It takes just a minute before it seals it down. Takes all the air out of it so that artwork is laying flat on the glass. So this is called a light exposure unit. So it's getting close. You can see back there when they go straight down, you're ready. Before we were burning the screen, took us about 10 minutes. Now it's 5 seconds. So we turn the light on, counts down to 5. And it's done. Okay. So after that, we take it out, we take the artwork off, and we take it back and spray it with water. And then everything you see on that black positive will fall out. Okay, so after that we bring it to press. We tape all the corners, front and back. That way you don't have any chance of leak to come out on your t-shirts. I'm going to set this down. I have this set up here, but we don't have the dryer on because it's so hot this evening. But I'll do a sample and leave it on the press and then dry it tomorrow. This is what we call flash tack. This is what holds your shirt in place. We'll do a quick spray of that, a quick dry, and then you put your shirt on. This is just a sample shirt that was never picked up by a customer. Sometimes we run into that. And so the green thing here, it's called a spot dryer. If we're doing multiple colors, that will be on, and it will dry each color as I turn the press. So that we don't have the big dryer on today, so I don't have the little dryers on. So basically what we do is, this will be a 3-color print. So you do 1 color. At this point, you start circles, start turning. So you go all the way around, you do 4. Every time it goes under the green, it spot dries it. Come back around to your next color. This will be dry. That way it won't come back up off the next screen and be wet and messy. So you got to keep everything clean, all your designs clean. This will be the 2nd color. So at this point, you keep going, round and round and round. So come back, both these colors will be dry, and then this will be the third color. So I know it looks kind of funny because all the other setups on here, but that'll be a 3-color print. At this point, we take it off and we put it in the dryer. It comes out the other end, it's ready to go. They hold up very well. This is what they call true silk screen printing. There's no vinyl, there's no iron on. We do everything the old-fashioned way. Let's cut it.
How people place orders? Best way to get
Yeah, we can do that. Most of our customers email us. When you email us, we'll ask you, do you have artwork? If you do, provide that. If not, we have designers on board that can create your artwork for you. Low cost of $60. Get your art files done, your screens done. At that point, we design you something, send it back to you for approval. If there's any changes, we do that. And at that point, after artwork approval, is when they'll place their orders. So we get the orders in. Usually takes us 2 to 3 weeks. Right now, we're pretty busy, so we're on about a 3-week schedule right now. And they can come in and pick up. They can pay by phone, or just come in and pay cash, credit, or a check. And that's the process of that.